I'll try to be brief with this. This is the Narration Samples video, in case you're looking at it as part of the class. Now, a couple ones to talk about is David Sedaris and Kent Myers, two writers I greatly admire. And a few different things to look at. Kent Myers in Birds Against the Glass, which is a fantastic essay. Look at structure, and we'll get to that. That's specifically, I guess, one thing we're going to talk about here. I'll talk about it now. Structure of Birds Against the Glass. It does deal with numerous situations. It does not go in chronological order. It doesn't start at one thing, end at the next. It's got bit, go back in time, so on. But it's a very purposeful structure because it deals with connecting ideas. If you get a chance, another David Sedaris essay that is fantastic, we just didn't have time for it, is called Repeat After Me. It's one of my absolute favorite pieces of writing. Again, that's Repeat After Me. It's in the book Dress Your Family in Corduroy and Denim. Recommend it. But that very purposeful structure that builds and builds and builds and gets to this final idea, this thing that Myers understands about life, about death, about family. It's a real broad concept, and in a way it could possibly be considered preachy, but the way that he approaches it in a really down-to-earth way. Sedaris, on the other hand, with Big Boy, this is one of those narratives that doesn't really seem to go anywhere. It's a very short time. The time span is just a few minutes. Sedaris narrating it is in one place. He's in a bathroom, generally. But it tells so much about himself, about how he sees things. My very favorite thing is the essay builds and builds and builds. It's got tension in a humorous way. And then you've got that final line that I resolved to put it all behind me, and then I stepped outside and began examining the suspects. Telling something about himself is that, in which he's discussing earlier, that this idea of why is he so obsessed with it, and that he resolves to put it all behind him, and then in the same sentence he does not put it all behind him. He actually goes out and begins examining the suspects in the same sentence, which shows about him that he isn't able to put those simple things behind him. Okay, moving on a little bit. Topic selection and purpose. We've got, looking at those two again, one is about life and death and our attitudes toward it. Big topic. But it's about family. It's about, a bird hitting a windshield, or a dying rabbit. And then you've got David Sedaris with his poop story, or you've got Growing Up Game about going to school and being different because of the types of food that you eat, amongst other things. That's a general topic. And then you've got Ice Cream by Susanna Kaysen, which is about a group of basically mental patients who go to an ice cream parlor and interact with the normal people on the outside. So we've got some topics that are being dealt with there, but think again of purpose. Each of those has been selected for an overall purpose. It's not just, I'm writing about finding poop in the toilet. That's not what David Sedaris' Big Boy is about. That's a topic, but that's not the core of it. So thinking about what your purpose is, how you can connect those ideas. And I'm going to cut this short since we're going to come back. I'm going to do a different video, so watch the next one.